to do that to your eyes?
Oh, this is for Arfalc77's. His 3 questions, well 5, because 5 sounds more than 4. That he just said that wasn't a contest. So, go check that out. I will answer them with my brand new Bears jersey I just got in the mail. First question. Where's mommy? Who would you want to have lunch with that was dead? He said historical, but unfortunately, I'm going to be like some other guy and say if you don't like long videos, turn it off. Because I don't care. Ever. Right, vintage? Right? But it can't for me be narrowed down to one person. It's, why? Oh, don't change it to something boring.
No.
Because it's all, on QVC it's just philosophy and your beauty nonsense. And you don't need anything, you're beautiful as you are. But for number one, I don't have one. I'd have more than one. One would be Teresa's mother, even though she probably doesn't believe that, because she passed away in, what, 92? 3? So I obviously never got to meet her. And then with my dad, because he died, what, 94 before I turned 14. And there's a lot I remember about him, but not a ton. Just because, I don't know, when he died, he was, what, 56? And I would have been turning 14, so I mean, again, obviously your parents are going to have an age difference between you, because again, you're a kid, unless you're on MTV and your teen mom. But, and then he had 3 kids from a previous marriage, so that made, I won't say harder, but it'd be interesting just to talk to him and see what's what. Historical wise, one would be Steve Olin. If you're a baseball fan, a true baseball fan of just baseball overall, you'll remember that name from '93. Spring training in Florida, him and Tim Cruz died. They were pitchers for the Cleveland Indians, and Bobby Ojeda. They were on like a boat, ran into a dock. It was at dusk or in the dark. Olin was gonna be their big money closer. Threw sidearm. That's how I wanted to throw, or that's how I threw because of him in like Little League. Because again, Little League then, who cares now? It's just like win. So I'd love to talk to him.
I like that.
What's that? Oh, that's a bunch of hair. Obviously, that's not from me. That's from mommy. But another one. No, I'm losing my train of thought. Probably would be Chris Farley, because I do a good Chris Farley imitation, and maybe someday you'll be privy to that. Imitation. I can do that. A couple more would be like Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig, Rick Rude, Louis Spicoli, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, just a lot of the wrestlers that have died, Big Boss Man, Ray Traylor, that have died well before their time, because again, that's something I love. Historical wise, I'd have to say, and again, people might get offended by this, but I've always wanted to talk to Hitler. You want to know what's going through a mind that is just that has that thought process, or just because you are a certain way, that you're useless, and that why would you think that? What has brought you to that point? And I mean, again, you can read all the historical books and all the stuff about that, and it'd be something different. And Martin Luther King Jr. would be another one. Again, probably most of you out there think of me and think of the dumb ox or the dumb ogre, the Amish guy, which that's alright, I mean, whatever. But that kind of stuff, I'd rather get to know these kind of people and just see what they had to say, get their thought process, just because they're such interesting, I guess isn't the word, influential isn't the word. I don't even know, it's just something about them. They're historical people, and that you just want to know something more about them than what has already been written, and even with books and whatnot. I mean, you want to hear it firsthand. And the second one was, who do you want to have lunch with if they're a living person? The obvious answer is probably Josh Johnson and Dennis Northcutt, which I don't know. I don't know if I'd have too much to say to them. I mean, I guess, again, and harken back to some of the ECW guys that were there last year. As some may know, that I talked to Simon Diamond for quite a while at the TNA house show, and he seemed down to earth, and we talked a lot about like the ECW stuff, the dying days, what he thought of Polly Dangerously, stuff like that. Anybody that's gonna be down to earth. I don't want to hear some asshole gibbering and jiving about, oh, he can't afford the Lamborghini because he just bought a Maserati or something. I don't care. Who cares? But otherwise, I don't even know. You're not stuck. You can get out. I won't even know. That'd be it. Maybe some of the ECW guys, actors, that doesn't really matter. Kevin Smith, maybe. Jason Mewes, Jay and Silent Bob. I guess the other one would be World War II vets that still have memories of the battle, especially the people that were over in the Pacific Theater. I guess that would be the, if I could go just talk to them, get stories from them, even get a tape recorder or whatever and record the stories, because again, they are dropping, and they're dropping quickly, and this knowledge is not being gathered by as much of us, the younger generation, as it should be. That I'd love to listen to their stories and love to listen to them talk and just reminisce. I mean, a lot of that stuff's painful, obviously. From you're seeing somebody get shot, you're seeing somebody get killed, whatnot. So I mean, it'd be tough, but if they were willing to do it, or they were open to doing it, that'd be the other one. YouTuber you want back? Steve Bronco79. I know he's made a few videos here and there. I know a lot of other folks know what's going on. I'd like to just see him back the way it was in 2010. Techno, even little techno not in the world now, even though you're collecting what, gold, silver, copper, pennies, dimes and nickels. Mike, I don't even remember his name. That's the worst part. He was out in New York. He got Naomi a Situation book. He was going to a book signing out there, got it personalized to her from the Situation, which again, people, oh wow, the Situation, he's a dick. But again, is a Situation coming to Minnesota anytime soon? Yeah, I don't even think he knows where Minnesota on a map is, let alone come to it. So, and he sent that free of charge, and I mean, I miss seeing him. He was in the blog room a lot. I know he had a kid. Like to see Scotty post more vids. Ryan post more vids. I'm 140. And again, I know jobs, kids, family, all that stuff comes into play. Again, I can't really think of any. Cody, I remember him. What? TD Sports. There's a lot. Louis, Cowboys fan. Was it 1979? I don't even remember. It's been that long since you just don't remember any of these guys that were. You remember them, but you don't remember the username. And if you're around back then, you'll probably have a clue who I'm talking about. God, who else? There's just so many guys that whoever's usually whatever in whatever Steve's or Chris's room that doesn't post anymore. That's again, that's a vague description, but that'd be those influence in your life. Me, I don't know. It's you have to have humor. You have to have thick skin, or you should, because again, I don't know. For me, there's a lot of stuff that gets to people that I see on like the news. I'm even subject to that as well. That you should all be like a duck, and it should be water. It should just right off your back. I don't know. I know Teresa wants me to say who. The influence in my life. For sure, who? Who?
Yeah, right.
She wants me to say Jesus, but good luck. And it goes, it's like what Vintage said, Chris Sichtifer. Treat people how you want to be treated. And that's basically it. Because I try to make people laugh, but I got such dry humor that nobody gets it. It's a disappointment. And I'd say my dad too, because I guess he worked hard. When he wasn't drinking or whatever, that he worked hard and did well in what he did, and always took the job at hand seriously. So I guess through him, I'm glad I didn't pick up on any of his negative habits, which there was a shit ton of them. So, and who currently inspires you, and why? Again, I guess that'd be me again. I guess the one before would be my dad and his work ethic and whatnot. And so I guess I answered 4 and 5 together. So I hope that satisfies y'all. Again, I like more of these videos. I like them to be longer because I hate short answers. If you want to have like a pet peeve for these videos, I hate short answers and quickness. Again, I've said in my videos before, if you want to actually get to know somebody, you can't say, well, who's your favorite team, what's your favorite player, your favorite color, your favorite sandwich, and expect it in like 20 seconds and be satisfied. I mean, I want to know why you like the team you like, what made you like them, your sandwich, where you first had it, all that stuff. What do you like on it? So longer vids for the win. Short vids. So there it is, Michael. You already knew some things about me.
Where you put pig juice?
Most of that I'm crazy, I guess. Especially if you're wearing a Curtis Enos jersey. So, again, I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully more people get making these and get to know more about other people. Hopefully we won't have to smell farts and closed rooms and whatnot, but that'd be it. So, take her easy, YouTube. She's easy. Take her twice.